What's up, guys? This is Random Matt here with another deck profile. Our resident tech guy, Mike Platty, Professor Despot. Not playing Despots tonight, though. He went X1 with his Speedroids Pure tonight. So,
that's fun.
Anything you want to say before we go into the profile?
Terratop's a lot better than people give it credit for.
I definitely agree.
Especially when you're playing Pure.
Alright, so let's jump right into it.
So, triple Terratop. One of the best cards in the deck. If you have this in your opening hand, like ended any kind of tuner, you can trish them. You can make some crazy plays easy.
Now, since a lot of BA are playing this, did you try and like bait anybody out when you went first or second or anything like that?
Yeah, and it actually worked because game 2 he only saw this in my round 2 match. He only saw this, my Takenborg, and one Triad dice, and I was able to keep recycling them through speed recovery. And so he thought like I was just teching the speed recovery and just playing the Burning Abyss. But it was crazy. It was awesome. Because I went for Trish, which, I mean, I've seen Burning Abyss play that, so I can see why he thought that. And I just kind of beat him down with those. It was fantastic.
It's really good for Speedwords now because you can go with that surprise factor.
Exactly. And then double Take Tomborgo or something?
Yeah, that guy.
It's a tough name.
That guy.
This card's great. Instant Totem Bird, instant Leviair. Then you got double Yo-Yo. He's Wolf Bark.
Mm-hmm.
Self-explanatory. Double Menko. I wasn't playing this originally. And this card saved me multiple times today.
Yeah, that OTK could really
How many times did you Menko somebody?
I want to say like 6 or 7.
Yeah. It stops OTKs dead.
In one game I did it twice and he was really angry. And it was the same Menko because I just used the speed recovery second effect to bring it back to my hand. It was great.
That's so good.
And I played 2 of each of the tuners. So that's Necro Gardener and this just changes levels. So it's really good. It's like it's free advantage at that point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see a lot of people playing this, but triple Reborn Tengu.
Yeah, definitely. It has tons of synergy with the
deck.
deck.
It has great synergy because it gives me Chidori options. And it triggers off of my favorite tech card in the deck, which we'll get to in the spells. But it's an amazing card right now. 1 T-King.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's at 1 and I want to play more.
Why not? It's a floodgate and you can go into Rake 4s.
Exactly. It doesn't hurt me at all. So, into the spells, the triple speed recovery, Monster Reborn, Reincarnation, and Monster Reincarnation in 1 card. This is the dumbest card I've ever seen in my life. Like, if this deck single-handedly makes me want to play the deck. That and Shock Surprise. This is a Fire Lake in a spell form.
Yep.
This is Fire Lake. You banish 2 Speedroids, up to 2 Speedroids, so it's always live. Destroy that same number of targets. It's crazy.
If it was a quick play, oh man, that would be just so
dude, if
good.
it was a quick play, this would be the most ridiculous deck. Double MST.
Mm-hmm.
Twin Twisters is just not as good as you'd hope in this deck. Even with all my recurring cards.
Mm-hmm, definitely.
This card was amazing. I saw this almost every game that I won. It was incredible. So what this does is you target a Synchro you control, banish a Speedroid from your grave, and that Synchro gains attack equal to that monster's level times 500. And then it becomes that level. So I had Stardust Charge Warrior on board, banished a Terratop from my grave, and I had a Takenborg whatever on my field.
That guy.
So and he had a clear field. So he was 35, level 3, and then at the end I overlaid and got my Terratop back. I made a Leviair, got the Terratop back, and it was the most insane play of the day, 100%.
That's awesome. So,
my favorite tech card in the deck that no one plays, Mask Change 2.
Yeah.
This card is incredible. Because if I play so many cards to get things back in this deck.
What the heck do you make with that?
Divine Wind.
Kamikaze.
Oh.
This card's it's amazing. It's a Nova Master that says your opponent can only attack with 1 monster. And it's indestructible by battle.
Oh.
it's amazing. And then these just
Destruction,
I
yeah.
want to clear boards.
Definitely, so that way you can push.
And then the one foolish because, putting the triad dice in the grave is really good. For my traps, double powerful rebirth. This card's incredible. This card is underrated. And I don't know why people don't play this in every synchro deck. Because it gives you so many more options. This turns your level 4s or lower one level higher and gives them an extra 100 attack. So today I did this with T-King twice in one turn. It was amazing.
That's really good. A lot of people are jumping off this the synchro bag ranks, but especially with the next set, they're gonna get a lot of support.
Exactly.
Especially Speedroids in general.
Speedroids, oh my god, it's gonna be the best deck. Double call, similar reasons, just Terror Top triggers, everything triggers. Double Mirror Force. I'm bad. I play
now, why Mirror Force over the other ones?
That's what I had.
Alright.
No,
so if you didn't
like,
have these two, what would you take them out for?
If I had my options, well, I'm a poor player, so I'd probably play Strikes if I could.
Okay.
But I don't have those. But this was great. I played Heroes today, and this card got me out of so many jams because they just kept making Dark Law and running into it. I don't understand why people didn't read this.
Yeah.
When I'm not putting monsters on board, you should realize it. And for one-ofs, I'm playing one Compulse. This card doesn't need to be played anymore, but
I'd probably switch that one out for a strike and keep the mirrors, if anything.
Exactly. I didn't really make too many changes to the deck. Deck was made pretty much
I think before Bosch, right?
Before Bosch, 100% before Bosch, and then I just updated it a little bit. Couldn't find a card to replace this with. I'll figure it out. Bottomless. It's bottomless. Warning. And controversial, in my opinion, the Vanity's Emptiness.
I hate Vanities as a card, but when you have advantage and you're able to just flip that up.
In this deck, it's very difficult to gain your advantage back. But if I can open with this, it's just too good. Because turn 1, I can usually make a pretty strong board.
Definitely. I totally agree with that.
So that's my main deck. My extra, the one Hagotia, I don't know.
That other guy.
These guys have the dumbest names.
You're probably offending someone by saying that name wrong.
I'm sorry.
We don't mean to offend anyone, but it's just hard to pronounce.
This card's amazing. It lowers your opponent's monsters levels.
Mm-hmm.
So it just ruins Burning Abyss's day. So that's a lot of fun. This guy, Chambara.
Chambara, yeah.
Yeah, that guy. He's okay. I didn't make him at all today. I made this guy once. I wish I didn't play 2. Kendama he was minus. Although he won me my hero matchup through the piercing effect. The guy I whittled him down to using a hero lives, and he had no targets in deck, and set summoner monk. So I attacked with this because it does piercing. That was the best thing. That's the only time I used it today. Was for the piercing.
Helps against Cosmo too, and they have that Wicked Witch on board.
Exactly.
It's just pissing you off.
Exactly, it was great. One Stardust Charge Warrior. This card's amazing.
We should probably take out one of the other ones that we just had.
That's what I'm doing.
Yep.
I already have the second copy.
Perfect. I'll agree. He's definitely great.
Shout outs to you. You gave that to me. One Clear Wing. Didn't make it all day. Didn't need it. But
it's still a good option.
It's a great option, and I can't wait for Crystal. One Black Rose Moonlight. Didn't make it again, but it's there.
Options are always good.
Well, issue is when you're synchroing, sometimes you have the Taketsumborg problem where you can only do wins, so lights.
Exactly.
I don't play a lot. I play mostly wins in this extra deck just so I can make sure that I have plays.
Because you don't want to shut yourself out.
Exactly. One Stardust. I know it's ugly as a common, but I have it.
It's alright, we'll bump that up to super right after this video.
Eventually.
Disgusting.
I have an extra. We're good.
We're good. Did you just say you disgust me?
No, that's disgusting.
Oh. One Mistworm, because if I use the Taketsumborg thing, I can't make Trish. And then Trish.
Yeah.
Because this card is amazing.
Kind of just self-explanatory. She is amazing.
Rare.
It doesn't have to be ulti. It does the same thing. You don't get to banish an extra card for it being ulti.
I thought you did. This is a ruling.
It's all your fault, Nick. You're cheating. One Chidori, because this is the reason I play Tengu. I really wanted to play this card.
Yeah, Chidori's great.
I really wanted to play this. Just to help me get a little bit of extra advantage. And then with the Tengu, like, it's really easy to keep a monster on board. One Castel.
Mm-hmm.
It's Castel. I don't know why you wouldn't play it. It's wind. Like,
You can still,
I can do everything.
Yeah.
Levier, card's incredible. And Totem Bird. I love this card. I'm going to make room for a second one. There were so many plays today where I could have made 2. And do you know what this does? This is a Dark Bribe with no draw.
That's great.
Like, I don't know how some people get out of that. And the one Divine Wind for the max change.
Kamikaze.
This card. Dude, I went...
How many times did you summon that?
I summoned this thing at almost every game.
That's great.
Almost every game. I don't have any draw power. I was just able to stall out if I needed to. And this card, when I needed to, it gave me the damage. When I needed to, it forced out stuff for them to trigger, to get rid of it. Because it doesn't die. This card's incredible. And they can only attack once while it's on field.
Which is great.
Like, that's way too good to not play.
Stops OTKs and has great synergy with the Menko too.
Exactly. Well, what I did today was I had Stardust Charge Warrior on field, attack for 2k, cleared their board of special summon monsters first of all. It was a Flying Sea, and then he had a Skill Drain on board, and then a Field of Burning Abyss monsters.
Ouch.
I attacked all of them with, no, he didn't have the Skill Drain. How did they have field? I guess I missed that one while we were playing. But it was incredible. I attacked through everything, and just mass changed 2 into this in battle phase. It was amazing. So,
Alright, so let's go on to the side deck.
Triple Flying Sea. Literally just the Burning Abyss matchup.
Helps against
PK Fire.
PK Fire, Burning Abyss.
I ran into PK Fire, and it was like the bane of my existence. Because almost every time I summoned this, I got striked.
Yeah.
It was really upsetting.
But in that instance, it does help bait the strike, which is good too.
Like, it's
You'd
good
just
in that
rather have
aspect.
it on their field.
My one loss was to PK Fire. It was really aggravating, to be honest. But, what am I going to do?
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh! Triple system down. This was just sitting here all day. I had no use.
Did you face any Cosmo today?
I faced 0 Cosmo.
Ah, well. That's nice.
I hate Cosmo. I do.
You don't know how it feels about you.
Double Iron Wall. I didn't want to play this. I wanted Artifact Lancias, but
That's also good against the PK Fire matchup, actually.
I just didn't have time to find Lancias, honestly.
Did you side that against PK Fire?
I did.
Good.
But it really didn't do anything for me.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of my side deck could be used for PK Fire.
Yeah, and Twin Twisters is a thing, too. So.
Exactly, so it just had... I didn't see it in my games, unfortunately. Double Masker Restrict, just standard for Monarchs. Double Chaos Trap Hole. I sided this in against my PK Fire matchup, and it literally got Twin Twistered anytime I said it.
God
and it was really upsetting.
Twin Twister is a card.
It was so upsetting. Gamma Seal. I don't want to play this, but I do just because the
there's certain things you just have to
I don't want to run into the
Magnus.
Magnus. Yeah, I don't want to run into that. It's just annoying. And then just the third MST.
Yeah.
That's it.
Alright guys, so that was Mike Platty, our Professor Despot, resident tech guy.
This deck is amazing.
If you have any comments, any thing that you'd like to help him change, we also have the Shining Victories coming out as well.
Oh yeah, Shining Victories. Any changes? I am gonna change this right after the video.
Yeah.
This is turning into a second Charge Warrior.
Probably what was it? The Compulse. Probably do a strike.
I'm gonna take this out.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, I would like some negation. I don't play hand traps, except for the Flying Seas in the side.
Oh, I got a good idea.
Let's hear it.
Solemn Strike.
Yeah, that is a great idea.
Let's see if it gets hit first.
There's our ace. Good ideas.
Idiot. But could have gone out. I mean, I probably will get rid of this eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it cuts me off too sometimes.
The mirror forces were unexpected too. I think
mirror forces were
those should probably stay in.
Mirror forces were really good today. I really had no issues with the deck. It has no draw power at this point. It searches, it just has no draw power.
Yeah.
But I love the deck. I think it's underrated, and I think this is actually a contender, even though people are counting it out.
It's definitely a rogue, and it's definitely a contender. I agree.
I don't think anyone even remembers that there are other Speedroid cards besides Terratop.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this catches everyone off guard.
Yeah, it's a good thing to go into like a high level event too, and when they're not expecting that at all. You can just
I
pull them for a
literally
loop.
open Terratop 2 out of 3 games every match.
Wow, you're savage.
Don't ask. It was amazing. I've never had such good openings in my life.
That's a sign. We need to stick to this.
Well, let's take it easy there. I want to play Despots. Despots are my favorite.
Love.
I just need 009 in base, and I'll be happy.
All right, guys. So we're gonna give you an updated video with this after Shining Victories hits as well, so we can see how much more power this deck has got. We're also gonna do a Despots with Professor Despot here.
Eventually.
When Shining Victory hits as well. So
exactly.
2 more videos coming from our tech genius. His little
I
brother
don't know
over
about
there in
Tech
the corner.
Genius, but
Tech genius over here.
We'll get Chris's Dynamist deck one day.
One day.
When he finishes it.
One day.
Maybe.
We gotta get him to top first with it.
he did.
Oh, he did.
2
Never
weeks
mind.
ago.
There we go. All right, guys. So let us know in the comments what you would change. Any ideas. We always love people getting innovative and really thinking outside the box. Signing out.
Shout out to Morgan Freeman.
Yep.
I'm working